All Rizzy, all right, get busy all night. I eat the booty here. And so today, this is going to be like a 2 or 3 minute video, hopefully. I'm going to go over talent switching. So right here, this green book. So let's say you have VIP 10, which is what everybody should be getting. I already have a video explaining all that. I want to explain how to utilize your talents and how they do not help you or they do help you. So for example, all my marches are out, but let's say I want to attack this beetle, but I am currently in my gathering. Oh my god, I think I'm getting lag. Yeah, I'm currently in my gathering talent. So it's gathering and build. So I'm currently in here and I attack this. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to be in my combat because I can't beat a level 17 without being in combat. So while my troops are marching, I switch to combat. That doesn't do anything. You sent your troops in gathering, so they have the stats that are applied during gathering. That is where your commander talents are applied with that march. So if you can't beat that predator in your gathering like talent setup, then you're going to lose. You're going to have to heal your troops because you lost, and you're going to have to switch to combat and then send your march. The same goes when you're gathering. If you go to send your troops to a tile and you're in combat, and then while they're marching, you switch to gathering, you will not get the benefits for gathering. You have to bring your troops back, put it in gathering, and resend them. Um, Now that's just when it comes to the talents itself, which I hate the terminology that we have here because these are also called talents. They're talent skills technically. But then you've got your talent points. So your talent points, whatever talent points you're currently set at, are what your march uses when you send your march out. Your talent skills, however, so let's say I want to, I'm going to go gathering. So let's say I do quick build, but I also need to attack a predator or I need to attack a person or my farm account in order to get the last resources I need. So that's a dumb thing to do because quick build only lasts 5 minutes. But anyways, the point is I can press quick build. I can start this right now, and then I can switch my talents, and I'm still going to get the benefits of quick build. The same goes for, let's go back to, and this is a bit more realistic of something you would possibly do, not really necessary, but mass march. Let's say that you want to send more troops to the Alliance Resource Depot. You can do mass march and then switch to gathering. And then that mass march talent skill will still be applied. So you can still send more troops to the Alliance Resource Depot and get the benefits from gathering. Because like with us, it's water. Water takes forever to gather. If you have your commander high enough, you will get boosts for gathering water. So this would be something you could possibly do, like a day before the gathering event. For the majority of people, that's pointless though, because like as you see here, I have my main march already there, and it's going to take me almost 3 days just for this to finish. There's really no reason to send more troops. I'm not going to keep my main march sitting in the Alliance Resource Depot for over 3 days. Just not going to happen. Rarely it's going to be in there for more than 12 hours. Even if I know that there's a gathering event the next day, I'm probably only going to put it in maybe 12 or 18 hours beforehand. And I can only do that because my secondary march is strong enough. I can still do rallies. If your secondary march is not that strong, then you're probably going to want to, like shorten that time and not keep them in there for 18 hours before the event, just because you're going to need to use your stamina. Maybe you can rely on other people who are going to do high level rallies, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, my point is that if you send a march out, you need to make sure that your talent preset is on the proper preset on whatever it is that you're trying to do. So like here, for example, let's go to troop stamina. So this talent, what it does is it helps you train troops because I focus on troop speed and troop capacity. And then as well as that, it also will help you reduce the cost for predators, I believe. I don't think that's really worth it. But for predator nests, you've got hunting mastery. So within 10 minutes, this will reduce the stamina cost when hunting predators by 20%. This is super, super handy. when you're in a big alliance with multiple people who are like 100 mil plus, um, what a lot of alliances do is, or at least they should do, is at a specific time, all the big accounts will use this talent skill. So they'll click use, and then they'll instantly switch over to their combat. And then they'll have at least 5 people start rallies on high level predators. So you can join with 5 marches of good troops, and you can all beat the high level predators. And this way you can actually knock out more predators than you would otherwise. You get better or more chests, which means you get more rewards. So you can absolutely do that. You don't have to, use your hunter mastery and then stay here where your troops are weaker. You can use your hunter mastery, then go to combat, and then have your troops get their proper like combat stats. So you can completely do that. That's the best way to utilize your talents. I've tested all this. So like, if you send to a resource tile in combat and you switch mid march to get to your gathering talent preset, it's not going to benefit you at all. I've already tested that. I haven't necessarily tried with combat, but I have no reason to assume it's going to be any different. If you go and attack somebody when you're in your gathering, your stats are probably going to be the gathering stats. So I really don't recommend it. Make sure that you always pay attention. Make sure that you double check. This is VIP 10 is incredibly positive, but if you don't keep up on this, if you don't pay attention to what preset you're in when you go to attack somebody, you could suicide your entire march. And maybe you're just going out like hunting accounts, like dead accounts, and accidentally one of them actually has troops on it. You weren't paying attention. You didn't scout. Next thing you know, you lost all of your troops. Definitely not going to help you when it comes to like upgrading your queen or whatever it is that you're trying to get resources for. So always pay attention. And that always comes back to scout every single account before you attack it. I even do it on my main. It doesn't matter if it's a level 16. Doesn't matter if it's a level 19. Maybe they're a trap account. Maybe they have thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of troops, and you just don't expect it. Always scout every account. Okay, so I said this video was going to be 2 minutes. It's actually closer to 8. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Hopefully this helps you. See you in the game.